안녕하세요. CK Korean의 Charles Kim입니다. Hi everyone, this is Charles Kim from CK Korean. Today I'm going to talk about some background knowledge about Korean letters, and how these letters are put together to actually make a syllabled word. I will start off with background knowledge about Korean. Number 1. Korean language is the only language that we know who, when, and why it was made. Number 2. The Korean language called 훈민정음 was made by King Sejong, one of the greatest kings of Joseon dynasty and scholars of the government. Number 3. The language was created in 1443 and made public in September 1446. Number 4. Before 훈민정음 was used, Joseon people used Chinese letters to write and read. However, as Chinese letters were only kept within the wealthy family, poor people suffered greatly, and there was no chance for them to get out of poverty. Number 5. It was hard for poor people to learn Chinese because Chinese characters were too hard to learn, and they were too busy with farming work and did not have time. Last but not least, number 6. King Sejong made 훈민정음 because he wanted everyone, especially the poor, to be able to read and write easily so they can learn knowledge, express their ideas, and unfairness that they are going through. These are some background knowledge about Korean. And now I'm going to talk about Korean alphabets. In Korean alphabets, we have 14 consonants over here, and we have 21 vowels. I have separated these two groups because these 10 vowels over here are the basis of the vowel, and these 11 vowels over here are made by combining two of these basic vowels. For example, this vowel right over here, e, is made by combining this vowel and this vowel. This vowel right over here, I'll use different color, ye, is made by combining this one and this one. So these are the letters of Korean. This may seem really confusing right now, but I'm sure it'll get much easier as we go on to learn about words and phrases. So don't worry if it's too confusing at the moment. I promise you it will get much easier. So now I will tell you how these letters are put together to make a syllabled word. So in Korean, we have to imagine that there are 4 boxes like so, and the top left box represents first consonant. The top right box represents first vowel. In order to make a one-syllabled word in Korean, we have to have at least one consonant and one vowel. For example, the consonant g and the vowel a. Consonant g, vowel a. That is pronounced ga, which means go. And we can have another consonant over here. The bottom right box is the second consonant. The bottom left box represents the third consonant. In a one-syllabled word in Korean, we can have one consonant and one vowel, or 2 consonants, this one and this one, and one vowel, or 3 consonants, 1, 2, 3, and one vowel. For example, we can have another consonant right over here. gat. It is pronounced gat, and it means it's a type of a hat. And we can have last consonant, our third consonant, over here, sounds like this. 갓. This actually doesn't make any sense if we just use this word. We have to have another word next to it to actually mean something. So today we talked about some background knowledge about Korean, Korean letters, 14 consonants and 21 vowels, and how these letters are put together to actually make a syllabled word. I will make other videos just for the pronunciation, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, 구독과 hit the likes, 좋아요, and I'll see you next week. 다음 주에 봐요.